All right, bringing a transparent and inclusive approach to emergency vet care. That is the goal behind VEG ER for Pets, which opened its brand new location this week in Etobicoke. The clinic allows pet parents to stay with their pets through all stages of treatment, including surgery and overnight hospitalization, to help reduce stress for pets and pet parents alike. Joining us to talk about this new concept for pet care and give us some tips to help keep our pets safe this Valentine's Day is Dr. Annie Kwok, the Etobicoke Medical Director for VEG ER for Pets. Good morning, Dr. Annie. Thank you for being here, and thanks for bringing in Tofu.
Absolutely.
Tofu. Don't be shy. Yeah, I had to show that face. You are so cute. So I have had dogs all my life, and it is such a stressor to know when they're sick and when you have to leave them behind at the vets.
Absolutely.
Was that sort of the impetus behind creating what you've done?
Yeah, absolutely. So our founder, who's an emergency veterinarian himself, saw that something needed to change in the industry. And so for us, we want to bring that transparency back into veterinary medicine and keep people alongside their pets so that they can be there every step of the way.
So how does that work? Basically, there's like a dog bed for people next to your dog.
I think that's a great question. So we do have rooms with beds with couches that turn into pull-out beds, so people can stay overnight if their pet is hospitalized.
Okay.
Our treatment area is completely open, so when people bring their pets in, they can see everything that is going on and be right there alongside all of our staff members and their pet.
It's kind of surprising that this is something. Why has it sort of taken so long to get to this point? Is it just a thought that people are so stressed because they're animals it would actually interfere with the treatment?
I think that's a great question. I think just no one has thought of this concept before, but thankfully within the last decade we've been able to bring this concept to life and really share that amazing practice with our owners and bring them in for that.
That's awesome. Well, I hope it spreads, and I'm sure you're going to be very busy if you aren't already after this segment. So Valentine's Day is coming up, and again, having dogs my whole life, you knew chocolate is a big no-no, but sometimes there's other things that we don't think about. Let's start with the chocolate and why we have to keep them far away from our pets.
Yeah, I think most pet owners know about the chocolate toxicity for dogs and cats. Can definitely cause some issues with the heart as well as some gastrointestinal issues like vomiting, diarrhea, but there's so many other things that we see on this table that can cause issues on Valentine's Day. So people love flowers, but things like lilies are pretty toxic to cats and even some dogs, and even the thorns on roses as well.
Yeah, it is kind of surprising. So people just have flowers and plants all over their house. What is it about? Is it just if they have a couple, they'll be incredibly sick? Like to what degree?
Yeah, exposure to lilies, any sort of exposure. So the petals, the greens, the pollen is really toxic to cats. And even the flower packet, the flower food packets can be toxic to dogs as well.
Right, because sometimes we just leave them around and they think they're little food samples. I don't even know what's in those kind of things. Like salts and I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Ribbons also, it seems so benign, but it's not.
Exactly. Ribbons, wrappers, dogs and cats can accidentally get into those, and once you ingest them, it can cause some intestinal blockages too.
Yeah, and that can be extremely painful for the dog, and they don't poop out everything. Sometimes that requires surgery.
Exactly.
So let's do kind of, someone's watching this, they go, oh my, I need to do a look around my house. How would you recommend we're going to take room by room? I mean, this is really important.
Yeah. I think starting with, again, on Valentine's Day, maybe opt away from the lilies for your bouquets and make sure that your roses don't have thorns. In the kitchen, put away your chocolate. And xylitol, too, is used as a sugar substitute.
Right.
And not only may that be used in chocolate, but even gum too. So putting that away.
So xylitol is bad. It's a no-no.
Yeah, the xylitol is extremely toxic. Yeah, so putting that away, and of course, dispose of your wrappers and your ribbons immediately after unpackaging your gifts and making sure that your pets don't get to them.
Well, I love that. And you are I think part of it as an owner, too, is make sure your dog is trained to not be sticking its nose everywhere. But dogs are dogs, and we love them no matter what. So we got to take the first step. Do you have a website or anything where people can find out more about you before we send it to break?
Yeah, veg.com, and people can always call us and speak to a doctor.
Can I get a Valentine's kiss from Tofu? Can you give me a little kiss? I will take that forever and a day. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.